avoid using scam companies. The furnace and duct cleaning industry is plagued with scam companies who promise you the world and don't deliver. These companies don't care about their customers and are only about lining their pockets with your money. Social media ads claim to perform services for a flat rate, no matter the size of the home. But do you really think a company is going to charge the same amount to clean a small park model home as they do a 5-furnace home with a pool in it? No company that operates in this manner can work as a profitable business. The average home takes between 2 and 3 hours to service properly. In part, this is because there are two sides of a furnace containing ductwork, a supply side and a return side. Both are equally important to clean, but many companies only clean the supply side of the ductwork, the equivalent of having only half an oil change done. To properly clean ductwork, the service provider should have a vacuum system that hooks onto the ductwork on the main truck line, creating enough suction to pull the contaminants out of the ductwork. The service provider should go to each vent individually and run a tool down the ductwork, pushing all debris to the trunk line. Then, tools run through them, pulling debris back into the vacuum system. This process should be done on both supply and return ductwork. Having the right equipment and people is key to performing these tasks. Companies that offer unusually low rates or promise a super quick service are classic examples of scams. Trust your instincts. If an offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Red flags to look for are unbelievably low prices, unmarked service vehicles, techs who lack knowledge, do not wear uniforms, or fail to announce their company name, lack of reviews for the company, and unprofessional terminology used to portray a company and their equipment. Companies that say they use vacuum systems that pull in over 25,000 CFM of air and run 350 PSI of air are too good to be true. Our vacuum system is one of the best on the market, with a truck-mounted vacuum that pulls in just over 6,000 CFM and an air compressor system that has a 13-horsepower motor and runs around 175 PSI of air. 25,000 CFM of suction would collapse ductwork like a can, and 350 PSI of air would blow ductwork to pieces, especially in the case of flexible ductwork. Do your research on the companies you are considering and call at least 3 different companies to compare. Ask questions like, what is your experience? What is your process? And who is going to be performing the service? These are simple questions that a professional should easily be able to answer. Looking at reviews for the companies you are considering is also a great idea. Reputable companies should have a Google business or social media page with listing user reviews. See what other people think of these companies before committing to them. A professional company should proudly display their reviews for people to see, and should have references that they can provide on a moment's notice to a potential customer. If you want a company you can trust, a company who cares, and a company that is affordable, go with the best. Mohr's Furnace and Duct Cleaning Incorporated, where you get more for less.